That was one of my, like, I'm proud of myself for thinking to do that when I had them over. They came over for the wedding, and I recorded my mom and my grandmother.
Hello there. How are you guys doing? This is Grandma Funk talking about Admiral Funk, my grandson, the best in the world. Can you dig it?
Hey, what's going on, Jimmy? Jimmy, nice work. That Smash World Tour. That shit couldn't have happened without you. What do you mean don't lie? You're Jabali, right? Oh no, he wouldn't use another... What's he doing slumming it with another username? Oh man. I'm happy I got to see you. I was only in the building for like 6 hours at most. And then I drove home because I was babysitting since Tuesday. You gotta. That's about as good as Mink getting called Ajax. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fucking warrior. Alright, but here we go.
Welcome back to Holiday Matsuri 2021. How are you doing? It's Admiral Funk. Took the mask off. Was doing something special for Smash. I tried to, cosplay for a moment.
Oh, I saw you with the
Carter Bell, thanks for the follow.
I had to.
Hey, man.
Why not?
What a better way to show up at an anime convention.
That's what I'm talking about. You remember the comics?
Alright, hang on a second. Let me fix one thing about this, which is you can see my cursor when I'm moving around, and I'm going to be moving around a lot, so I don't want to distract you that much. Not that much. Just a little bit. Poquitito. So smooth. Twice! He got called Ajax. Twice! He told the story, and then 10 minutes later he got called Ajax again. In front of me. I didn't believe the story. It could have been someone else. But no, same guy. What are the odds? Alright, let's go back just a little bit.
Welcome back to Holiday Matsuri 2021. How are you doing? It's Admiral Funk.
By the way, I'm director's cutting this shit. You're gonna hang with me. So welcome to the channel. If you're not a repeat visitor or you're a new follower like Garter Belt, thank you so much. I'm very random. I don't stream very often. I'm trying to do better at that, but yeah, I'm a variety streamer, commentator. I've been commentating for about 10 years at this point, across Smash, Street Fighter, I've done Marvel. I did Guilty Gear last weekend. I had to practice for that, but yeah, I'm an MC. I do a lot. I produce, I stream. I clearly I got a lot happening around here, but most of all, I'm a variety streamer. I don't really play too much loyalty on games. I try and play everything I can try and get my hands on that's competitive or fun. So you never know what you're going to see. And with this, the pausing is going to be kind of frequent. I'm not going to cut up the games entirely, but yeah, this is a VOD review. So of course I'm going to be like, you see here, the player on the left, they didn't do the move in time. They had the wrong character for the situation. I mean, they were unprepared. And yeah, guys, did I sum myself up right? I think so. But Ronan was at the venue. He was hanging out with his friends and sent me a message saying that he ran into a good friend of ours, Freeman, who is the guy with the waifu pillows, who like filled a row of movie theater seats. He's also that swole black dude. Like that one circulated through, you know, they kind of gained legs on its own, but we know that guy. And I was at the time looking at Guilty Gear, and he's a very good Potemkin player. He hangs out with the TNS crew, is a well-known Marvel 3 player. And he was like, yeah, I played WarioWare before. And I was like, we're homies, we're gonna rock this. So here we are. I sent him a message maybe 20 minutes earlier. He was about 3 drinks in. I took 2 shots to catch up. And we came for WarioWare micro games. We knew it was goldfish time. So we're just gonna have a great time.
Took the mask off. Was doing something special for Smash. I tried to, cosplay for a moment.
Oh, I saw.
when I was doing Smash Ultimate, which was it directly preceded this, I was wearing a tiger mask, and Ronan's gonna reference it, but I put it somewhere. It's somewhere in the house. I'm not gonna go grab it right now. But I've streamed wearing it before. It was actually one of the gifts I gave to my groomsmen. I gave them all luchador masks, and I got the white tiger mask. Keith has the other, and he was my best man. So dual tiger masks. GDX, who also won Mario Party this weekend at Holiday Matsuri. He won it Friday night. I came back Saturday, and I'm here with my boy Ronan doing WarioWare.
You the tiger mask yourself?
I had to.
Hey man.
Why not?
What a better way to show up at an anime convention?
That's what I'm talking about. You remember the comic book guy is a Marvel player. This is Ronan Healy, of course.
So really, how you guys doing? Trying to remember where the camera is.
It was right
in front of us.
It's only 2/3. It's only 2/3 of the screen.
We are
here with
racing you with top 4 Wario Get It Together on the Switch.
I cut you off, Ronan. I'm sorry. you were trying to get in there, and you talked to me afterward. You were like, "Man, I really don't want to stop his flow. Just get in there. It's fine. I'm not gonna get upset. You're not gonna step on my toes. I just know you don't do commentary often, but I don't think you're bad at it. So I would let you talk. Of course, I'd let you talk. What?
It's definitely like, it's a title where I'm just like, at first when they were like, all right, new WarioWare, I'm like, I'm not sure. I ended up playing it, and actually, I didn't see the full tournament, but I saw enough footage here where I'm like, this game's sick, and I'm actually really excited to see this top 4.
Right.
On the way here, I had to check what mode they were playing. I was like, how in the hell do we do a WarioWare tournament? Because I know that there's a bunch of multiplayer games, and they're playing Duelist Maximus, which I think it's like one of the last game. No, if you beat the story, it unlocks like 7 multiplayer modes. So out of the box, the game doesn't have any modes unlocked other than story. So you have to, unlock the cast, which, of course, the way the game works, you need them to be able to play the multiplayer games. So you have to play the entirety of the story mode right before the challenge levels, which WarioWare usually has as like an end game. It's single life, max speed and max difficulty, something like that. I think it's like max speed, but level 1 games. There's max difficulty where you start at level 3, and then you have 1 life, so it's survival. But instead of going down that fork, you can play multiplayer, and that unlocks some other games too. But this is one of them. And it has a meta. Like, the characters are very different, and we'll explain some of it. Ronan will too. He's, like I said, he's got some experience in the game. I ran to get my Switch because they had, I want to say, 3 Switches that had nothing unlocked. So I got here at 6:05. Tournament started at 6. The hotel venue is separate from where a shuttle is because their parking lot got overwhelmed immediately. And I was on the shuttle bus just sending a message, hey, I'm coming. Got there, they had nothing unlocked. Sore Thumb says, hey, 2 people are going up to their rooms to grab consoles. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, then I'll stay where I'm at, even though I have a Switch. It's just in my car. And then Jeff walks over and says, hey, yeah, we prefer to have as many Switches as we can. So I rode the bus back to my car, grabbed my Switch and dock. They had a dock, so I didn't even have to rummage for that shit. But got back with my Switch and then had to run the race because I was a round 2 player who hadn't played anything, and while I was going, people were playing. So I played like 4 straight games and just busted out pretty quick. But I had a great time, great tournament, and yeah, I don't regret anything. It was just hectic. In the moment, I was like, man, I wish I could have, breathed between games. But it is what it is.
The music's great, the gameplay is awesome, and this is the first game in the WarioWare franchise where you can control who you play, and that determines how you're going to navigate the micro games.
Yeah, no,
It's really weird, really different.
No, I was excited for a bunch of characters in this game. Like Ashley and 5-Volt are probably my favorites so far. No, I mean, like, I think this is going to be like super neck and neck despite being WarioWare, because there is a $500 pop bonus for this tournament.
Yes, sir. So $500 does break down this way. It's going to be top 3 payout, 60, 30, 10, which means that 3rd place is going to get $50, 2nd place gets $150, and 1st place gets $300. $300. Holiday Matsuri.
All right, 1 second. While I was in my bag,
Second place gets
neither of us had a notepad, so we couldn't have written down who had what. So we'll pause here. And so I think, if I'm remembering right, Sebmal is on the left side. So Sebmal is the blue shirt. And I guess turning off the cursor kind of hurts me here. So let me turn that back on. Sebmal is right here. He's a Gainesville player. I've seen him at Smash tournaments. He's even gone to an Evo. I'm not saying that that is what happens, but you know, I haven't gone to Evo, so I think it's notable. And this is Dory Me know. I don't have much knowledge about them, but it's evident. I mean, you make it to top 4, that's you're gonna do well. So the teams here, Seb's first character is Orbulon, shared between the two. Very good character. Can move freely around the screen, and as long as you hold the face button, which it's any, actually, it signs for one button, but you can face roll across A, B, X, Y, or the 4 buttons on the Joy-Con. And he'll constantly pull up towards himself. It'll even delete items because he'll like tractor beam it into his UFO. So this character is pretty strong. Ashley second up, also between both characters. Very useful character because she can also move freely. Like, that's going to be a running theme. If you can move around the screen at will, you're probably going to appear on screen a lot. She can move freely, but she doesn't. She stops in place when she's shooting, so she doesn't have any liability attached. It's different from Mona, where she can move, but unless she's throwing her boomerang, which is her main way of attacking, she just floats in the direction she's facing. So that's a little annoying, and that sets her back. Mike shoots upward, can move freely. Spitz moves to shoots to the right. Actually, no, that's Dribble. Yeah, that is the name. It's right there. Dribble shoots to the right only. Can't shoot to the left. Can't shoot anywhere else. But can move around at will. Wario does his shoulder charge. He goes, "Hoo," and breaks through whatever is on either side of him. He can attack left and right. 5-volt. We'll talk about her in a moment, so I'll leave that up to mystery. But once you see her gameplay, you'll see that like it sets itself apart from everyone else. Penny is a tough character. We also have a moment I know where we reflect on her, so you'll see how she works. And I mean, by all means, this is an interactive stream. If you need something or you want to ask a question, go for it. I will. I'll get back to you. She floats by water. Well, she moves around using water and can hit the button to stay in place and then shoot freely. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. That's the whole point. I wanted to recap each of these videos and try and have just a good log of things that I did from last weekend. So I'll be uploading this. I'm gonna try and review the Mario Party Superstars game. Hopefully before the end of the week. I reached out to questions for subs only. Easy now. Zone and Freely the gatekeeper. Yeah, thank you. That's a great vote of confidence, and I appreciate it a lot. So Penny is like Mario with Flood. She shoots water down and she goes up. But if she pushes a button, or if the player pushes a button on the controller, she'll stay still and shoot freely. So that's kind of cool. But because her main mode of moving also shoots projectiles, there's a liability when you're trying to protect things. So I actually played her my first game and swapped to Dr. Krieger, who is her uncle, believe it or not. But he swims around the screen. Nobody played him in this. I was the one, but I thought he was a better pick for the situation. She still has her points. Lulu's a little slow, and she moves like yes, he swims. Yep. He can just start in any direction, but you can just rotate him around, and as long as you're holding the button, he moves forward. And if you stop, he floats down to the bottom of the screen. Lulu is like Mario underwater in a newer game, in that she jumps up slowly, floats down if you're not pressing any buttons, but if you hit down on the controller, she ground pounds. So it's another way to get some attacks and, you know, level yourself in and get some speed going. I think she's best in the air. Like, her walking is very slow, so she just jumps around and she's just cheaping, blooping, whatever Mario fish you want to call her.
Dollars.
$500 bracket, $500 pot, excuse me. $300 to first, $150 to second, $50 to third. We're gonna say it a lot, but it was a very impressive pot for just WarioWare. And every tournament that was at Holiday Monster 3 was free to enter. So if you're playing a game like WarioWare where it's $500 pot, I think Fighters had a $500 pot. Mario Party Superstars had a $1,000 pot. So first place got $600. The other $1,000 games were Guilty Gear Strive and Smash Ultimate. So, damn, you go to an anime con and take home a couple stacks. Well, not stacks, excuse me. A couple Benjamins. A couple C notes. You're pretty happy. Gets you more merch, more, you know, waifu body pillows, whatever you need. You can get some Tentacle Grape soda was represented there. Wow. All right, back to the game.
Holiday Monster 3 con money. Jeff said it on stream, so now I can say it. I got him to do it.
I got him to say con money. Just because I thought that was a fun bit of wordplay. I was like, it's not con money, it's con money. All right, anyway.
But thanks to everyone that made this event happen. Here we are, we're into it.
Ding dong.
I didn't actually see him. Ding bong. Spitz and 5-volt. Now we have Mike and 5-volt. Mike can shoot only upwards. 5-volt can teleport to anywhere on the screen. So that's why you said that. That's one of your favorites, because it is uniquely broken.
It is very cheap in that regard.
But here we go. Tension. This is an endurance game. They have 4 lives. They have to continue to win micro games in order to free themselves.
Right out
oh no! Has Orbulon, who only shoots underneath himself and needs to get that cork free. I think you can push it if you go up the nose of the bottle.
But Senmo like coming right back with that game.
Yes. Senmo waking back up. Had a moment. You know, you're down 1, and it's really just, like I said, an endurance game. Can you continue this winning streak longer than your opponent?
That's something I didn't notice until way later. Like, I didn't ever play this game with a dual approach of like, hey, I'm gonna move the fan. I've always tried to block the towel that's moving away. But at like later levels, you're supposed to block like a couple of people. So it does come into play. I just had forgotten.
As both characters literally fly through the stage.
Right.
Ashley and Ramon
in the exclusive club where you can move
Oh
yourself.
no, that must
look at the water
that
fine
choice
tuning.
there with that character must have been really hard for them to get game.
Yeah. Doramino is very technical. We saw that Penny choice. Also has Lulu, which is a tricky character. It's like
oh, wait a second.
Water stage character. So you hit A, they jump
Baby,
up,
baby's
and then they float
here.
down.
Baby's almost here. What's up, boy? Good to see you with the Twitch Prime, and that's a subscription, so you know what that means. God damn it, Bowie! Thanks for subscribing. Welcome back. You've done it again. Oh shit, my man. I didn't check my Twitch rap, but you would have been there. This man plays so much Apex, he's good. What the fuck? I get killed as soon as I land. Once again, I fucked the lineup. But we're having some fun. Oh man, thanks again for the sub. 6 months, actually 7 months, excuse me. And these blocks, they're at intervals, and Zone and Freely was the one who hit 6 months. So both of you guys with the resubs, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who joined on a whim. I saw you got our belt saying you clicked from the Twitter retweet. Hey, yeah, I'm happy you're here, and hope you enjoy the channel. Well, the stream at least tonight. Maybe you'll unfollow tomorrow. It is what it is. That's fine. But you're here today, and that's what matters. And we're gonna go back into it.
Back down, but they also have the ability to ground pound. Rock, beat, scissors. Both players well versed in RPS. These games are complex enough. Break it down to basics. And then they're on the railroad.
Oh no.
Difference in characters is pretty clear. Ashley can
Oh my
shoot the
god, they both was
speed
blasting
meter
the
in.
notes.
Just a quick mash is all it
the
takes.
knowledge that I just shared with you before we even started here on how you can maximize your output out of these projectile characters.
Oh, so despite the fact that like it's just like hey, just press A, you can literally just mash almost Mario Party style, where like it's all buttons on the controller. It'll take the input, so you just like hit all 4 at once, you'll get almost 4 times the input.
Right.
Like it is insane in this game, and I mean we're kind of seeing some of that work here with this winners finals match.
Let's go running. Perfect recall. I taught him the tech. He was like, I'm gonna beat everybody.
Same, because you can get hints from the other player. If they finish it early enough, you might be able to take that away. Can you dump the trash? Clean the ocean. Save the planet. Nice work. Sentinel and Dormino still hanging tight at their life count. Sentinel needs an opening.
Gotta get him the mask.
There. But all you can do is really maintain.
Welcome back, Yoma.
That Dormino drops the ball.
And it shocked me too. I was surprised to know that they had a Mario Party tournament at this.
Like someone ruining their cereal. I know I hate it when things get in my way. Drop the 2K with the WarioWare Twisted reference. That's a 9-volt game.
Ooh, the arc.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so one thing about me, since you're new, welcome, is I host Mario Party tournaments. That's actually something I've been doing since, I want to say like 2012, I think I had the first one. I've had 9 cash tournaments and 17 at a bar locally here in Tampa at the Lowry Parkade. Yeah, old piss boy mini game. Put out the fire with your mighty stream.
Orbulon was tough. You had to use the vacuum on those.
I was listening to that.
Sweet.
Knocked me out of it.
You couldn't hear me. You thought I'm in the library. I had earbuds for a reason, okay? Sentinel and Dormino now doing some some complex math as you have to get the pipe to get the water to the
as
point.
we're literally playing the Powerpuff Girls pipe game from the Cartoon Network site.
Ooh,
way back in the night. Way back in the day.
Wow, when Flash was still Macromedia.
Adobe Flash?
Adobe Flash? When it still was supported?
Wow, they were internet connected there. I just noticed the notification. I was like, is that me?
But 27 rounds in, it's still like
such a throwback.
It's still very close.
Dude, Seb really snapped out of it after losing that first one. It was like, oh shit, we are in top 4. Hey, look at that! Orbulon's cheating! I was talking about how 5-volt was broken. Friggin' Orbulon ate the fucking orbs! Ate them! What is this? Boop, I'm done. I don't have to worry anymore. That's bullshit!
You ain't touching me, Gandalf.
Look at that body
That was
block.
just one shot, no scope.
I told you that character's broken.
Got it right there.
And in perfect harmony, we were watching the opposite screens. I watched Wario just I'm here. Oh, look at the pearl. All right, there we go. Sentinel recovering.
Nice save.
Down 1 life now. It is 2-4. Dormino still hanging tight at perfect 4 lives. Wake the baby. It's going to be tough with Mom, but now because that nightmare rain. Mom is sleeping until she teleports.
They're so fast at 30. What is this ad? I'm gonna have to cut this out. They're not paying me. It's 3 ads? Alright, well, what are we gonna do in the meantime? Damn it, I should have skipped to the end of the video. Alright. We didn't make that shot. That's why they didn't play the whole thing. I got so many ads.
Get a great offer on Xfinity Internet, and you'll get 6 times
All right, well,
for the same price when you add Xfinity Mobile.
Drink them if you got them.
Today. Sing too.
She has a radius of damage for it.
All right, we're back. Oh no, we're in the mama. Space mama.
Dormino still out at the start. Clears.
Literal mirror match.
Oh, the one-hand catch?
Yeah, double Orbulon.
Oh, he's naked.
You can cheat off their notes if you wanted. This is an interesting game. That water at the bottom actually pushes you forward.
Oh, really?
So it helps you through. But it also helps the boulder, so that's scary. 4-1, hanging as we hit round 38.
Just react.
No, not the chili.
Oh! They both messed up! Dormino knocked off of the perfect score, but Sentinel also lost that game. So 3-0 end on game 1.
That was round 38, and that was the first game they lost. Like, that was insane from Dormino.
Yeah, the first round they both lost.
Yeah, I completely... I completely misunderstood what they meant. They're like, damn, you were just staying neutral, and I respect it. But I was like, it's a 2-player game. They means that too. And my gear was a little rusty there, so sorry, Ronan.
Goodness. And the first, like you said, yeah, I overcorrected. I got you covered. Nice play here. Let's get to 10 and still have enough.
This actually didn't take too long.
Speed up as it goes on, so the character choice does play more of a role as time goes on.
Oh, especially for movement. Like, I mean, that's why you kind of saw earlier with some of the stuff with the professor girl here.
Yes. Nice.
That's a really tough game for her to win too, because this is like House in the Dead type protect the character game.
Oh, especially for movement. Like, I mean, that's why you kind of saw earlier with some of the...
So she has to get from center screen over here to shoot the snake and not the frog. So you hit the frog, you lose. And with this character, you just shoot some water that way. But like sometimes, I mean, it's only round 4, so it's not that fast. But absolutely, it would cross me the fuck up. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the names. That'll come with time, and I think you're doing great at commentary here. Like, I can't say that we're doing badly at all. We're just striding through.
Stuff with the professor girl here.
Yes. Nice expert movement. So you can move freely until you hit the face button. Any of them, by the way, like you said, Ronan. And when you do hit a face button, she hovers and they can pre-aim. Lulu's a pretty good character. Got a nice swing off of it, and then just let the pendulum do the rest. Great play. In 7, still nobody losing health.
You call that character balance? That's character balance.
It's a level 1 minigame. They go up to 3,
right?
And that's just another way to add to the tension as the endurance gets tested. Hold a second. I didn't look.
I'm watching.
I didn't pay attention a single time that game happened. I just trusted them. I was like, "Yep, you got it."
What it's all about. And Duelist Maximus, which is the mode we're playing in this game. If you have WarioWare Get It Together on the Switch at home, and you're not playing this with your friends to see who's the best, or who has the best roster, right? You pick your squad of 5. I pick mine. Let's fight. Full health as we as we go to round 13.
Damn, Orbulon just swept. They both had him though, so it's not like it was unbalanced.
Oh, the nice Yoshi story. Let's go.
Yeah. So
it's Christmas.
Hey, we like robots. I already knew it was love.
Mom cheats.
Now we're at level 3, max difficulty. We're at round 17, and you guys keep winning. We need to stop that.
So, this is the first time that Mom or 5V, like 9V's mom, from Gamer, in Smash is playable. So she has her own movement, and they made her very busted. Her and Orbulon have to be like top 2, not tied, but. Depending on who you are or like how you play, I think they're top 2. Doremino is clutch throughout this set. We'll see it.
Upside down? That's swag on the high 5. Folder! Ah! Get there! And they both do. Round 20, still at full health on both sides.
Orbulon, Ashley, and then Mom. I can agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, it's several just like floating out there.
I think the concept of tier lists in this game can be pretty contentious, so I won't. Oh, can you do it? No, hit it twice. All that water.
Make 6 figures with that.
The series are parallel. I don't know.
That's what I was talking about with Penny, the girl with the water. Like sometimes her shooting so much is a drawback.
Which one? Who? Oh, wow. Lost, but
Man, so you do have to just block one.
Trying to attack the knot, can also move away and break out of the bag. But Sam, oh man.
5V just teleports outside.
It's almost sudden death the way you look at it. We're at half mast, only 2 lives now. But let's treat this as a restarting point. It is game 2, winners finals.
I might have to build a tier list. One for gameplay, one for aesthetic. I'm for it.
You have a free moving character
No,
the arm,
just go
right?
right there.
Just steer it. Bad. Oh, my jam! Oh, safe cracker. You see that Netflix movie about safe cracker? It was all right at best.
That movie was kind of all right. It wasn't great. The checkmate.
Oh no, I got trapped. The current
So, I think
was all right at best.
with this the way that it was, I think if Dormino kept going with the current, because this lets the boulder break it before it gets to them, they might have made it.
Round 32
But they were caught up trying to fight it. See?
Oh no, I got trapped. The current was too much. I couldn't fight it. Built that dog. Get the glizzy. Nice.
We were having too much fun.
Showed it. Math.
Bigger. I don't know. Numbers. 4.
The glizzy.
Can we stop the hamster? Hamster, please. Hamtaro, you
Oh,
need
it's
a
like
break. You're on break. Clock out. You're going home.
football. Let's go football.
Wario on free movement. Nice work with Penny. That is a tough juggle.
That is a very much so. Oh.
It calls you out immediately the moment you pick one wrong item.
Sudden death is his last life.
As
Oh,
Mom
and Seth
just
goes
erases
down.
the tree there.
Man, this is winners finals though, so it is
3 out of 5.
But Sev is now down 2-0 to Dormino.
Here we go.
Level 1 is
Game
no bombs.
3.
When I saw this game, there was a bomb immediately. I
Really?
went up and died.
Wow.
It was terrible.
I think I got it at level 3.
I got 13th. I'm a
But,
buster.
yeah.
How you doing?
The candle
Some people
into
get sponsored
bomb.
with
Oh, talk to me.
It's a true combo for dum-dums.
Oh, wait.
that. Math.
And time it. There you go. Dormino, what a clutch play.
That was sick. So,
I got 13th.
that game was so
How
nuts.
you doing?
Some people get sponsored with that.
Yeah, top 4. No, all right. So I guess maybe I was too deep here on the. I put a colon there and says that it's Holiday Matsuri top 4 where I'm commentating with Zone and Freely, but he's also in chat, so it's with Zone and Freely either way. No. Okay. We both misunderstood. How you doing? Welcome, Zone. So these, as you saw, these hearts, you can break them with your character. So Dribble goes up and over and doesn't touch any of the hearts, but Mom has gravity as their enemy. So they try and get into there, as you saw. Clears out the heart, goes to 3, clears every other heart, and only has the option of, wait, when can I go? Timer, look at the fuse. I'm gonna do it now.
There you go. Dormino, what a clutch play.
So crazy. Oh, that was, man, you don't expect these kinds of like moments, but the game's feverishly fast anyway. Of course you're gonna see some wizardry.
You.
Ronan watched. Once again, I didn't.
Great time here at Holiday Matsuri. Winners finals of WarioWare. Get it twisted.
Get it twisted.
We're jamming. Dormino and Seth Mal, they're chilling. Still
Get it twisted.
going to round
Let's get it
9.
together.
Just hit
I blew it. Nintendo will fire me.
Oh, this is where Penny gets tough.
Well,
What?
Semel just had the perfect character for that, honestly.
Oh, just
Oh,
hit
it's
the
right
flag.
there.
Again.
Oh, what a
Dormino
clutch.
keeping the clutch going. What is happening? Seth has to be thinking, what does it take to put them down?
Seriously, like I'd be freaking out. It's like, man, I lost one by now, and Dormino's getting these clutch ass enders. When am I gonna get a W?
Oh, pluck the royal underarms. Pluck the royal pits.
WarioWare, don't get it twisted.
Oh,
Oh, the high piss. Oh!
Oh, and he got got
But
hit
you
for it.
can't take damage to the fire. That's news to me. Match the hammers were defending. Okay, great.
Both with the fireball
Go
strat.
for the axe. They had projectiles, so why not? Senmal still holding tight to this lead. Had a lead in the last game, but then
Who doesn't like candy?
the tension might have gotten to them. But they're doing well at this point. Nice domino.
Yeah, they thought it was candy, and then it was a stink. they wanted it. So that's the preview, and that tricks you too. It's almost like a Shy Guy Says mix up. Like you see what they do want. Yeah. No, thanks for dropping in, Boy, and appreciate the resub. I'll see you soon, homie.
First place gets 300 of that, and you want to be in winners side grands. Nice escape. Bebop getting swerving out of the way. Skirt, skirt.
Hi.
Ooh, that's stew.
Steaming.
That soup does look delicious. It makes me hungry.
Oh no. Meanwhile, we still got games to play. Who's doing it? Tormino's
the
done.
the
No,
crane's
Sam,
screwing over
feel the
Semo.
heat. How do you feel the heat underwater? Oh, climate change. That's how. Alright, anyway. Knocked the bat down. That's the OJ play. I'm taking my memorabilia. I'm out of pocket. I'm sorry. But we're doing great.
I was out of pocket, but we were having fun.
Live all. Dormino and Senmal. Senmal trying to get on the board.
With a buttery gameplay from that.
Oh my god. I could go for corn on the cob.
Dude, I was so hungry. It was
Alright, feel the mask. Exfoliated.
I was so hungry. I was supposed to eat at like 6. Oh no, ad break. Questionarium once again. Let's mute you. I don't give a shit about you, Coinbase. Get out of here, crypto. I don't wanna. Don't ask me to. I'm gonna minimize it. Nobody was in chat. We got so many views on this though. In a couple days, 108. When it's mislabeled and it says it's ultimate. I feel like maybe 78 of those views are people looking for Smash. Alright, last ad. Actually wins the next. Oh man. I need to check and see if I can still rent the clubhouse. Alright, this is the end. Oop. I want to do an online event with Superstars. So if you guys have a copy of it, that would probably be the next bracket I want to run. And I can pay that out via PayPal. Like just collect through. Oh, I thought you were talking about, you know, ones where we'd get a financial reward. But the Parkade, the next one there is January 29th. 129 at the Lowry Parkade. It's the last Saturday of the month. And we're going to be back with Mario Party 2 and Superstars. So Superstars is now a mainstay of finals, but just because I have so many setups still of 2, that's just going to be the default. Until I can get more switches, which I'm not, you know, I show no drink. I damn sure do drink. You're right. But yeah, I only have one Switch, so I save it for finals. If people can bring Superstar setups, I will rely on them for that. But until then, I'm gonna lean on what I got, and if people bring others, we'll replace them with that. So hell yeah, you got your copy of Superstars yesterday, Zonin. We gotta play. I know you stream, so dual stream incoming, sir. For me? Alright, escape.
Wow. Cheating. Wow. Cheating.
Burner. She's a witch.
Frame 1.
Nice greenhouse plays for 7 all Dormino. Still.
Oh, that is tough.
Beating it until. 3-2, 7 the lead.
Oh my god.
Getting mom on that game with the high five. Oh, she gonna get it. Clutch.
There's so many blocks. Woo! Dormino used the water to boost themselves. But they both have their individual timers. It doesn't matter who finishes first. That's not the way you win here.
Bust through.
It's just endurance. Can you beat the micro games in front of you?
Oh no. Okay, well then we'll sit in Discord together. And Seb survived.
All this tech.
Oh, I thought you had to count just one type too. Dormino now down to 1. Seb can get on the board. Just needs to hold tight. Continue to play as
Not the turkey.
controlled as they have been.
Oh. And one on the board for Sebmo there.
Yeah, same finish as game 1. Like they both lost the micro game, and that's the deciding point.
And it was the same one. Actually, game 1 and game 3.
I do think that Thanksgiving game is the worst level 3 to get though. I didn't know you could ride it.
You can ride the arm. Wario's in there. Ah, no! Oh,
Citizen grips.
For the planet Krypton. It was Cooper, man.
I'm happy that we got to say that in 2021. Shout out to, what is it, CEO 2014 Injustice? Something like that?
They are real.
They do exist. Holiday Matsuri, shout out to Santa.
And the M&M's reference.
Alright, round 5, Dormino losing a life early. You usually want to hang tight until round 10, but sometimes life happens and it comes at you fast.
Hey. I mean, we're certainly seeing that with all these games today.
And this is nothing if not a story about overcoming adversity. You take a loss, you fight back harder. Yeah.
That bear did not look like it was having a global warming issue.
Was it no global warming problem there. Just the turtles.
Oh no, like this!
Oh,
what an answer! That was a great recovery from Toriyama.
Clutch plays.
Yeah, like I'm like losing my breath over how much Dormino is just skating by the skin of their teeth.
Not like this! Oh!
Fortunately, physics is real in this game. It doesn't just stick.
Yeah, I'm way too fast to pick something in that game. I lose it so often because of that.
And then Peach's birthday cake. We had Mario Party happen last night. GDX won.
I was so happy.
It was $1,000
I was so happy
pot.
when I saw
My goodness. Count the red. Yep, there we go. Orblon. No, he tried to fix it. Seb tried to tried to rig the score to make it work, which is one way to do it. That was smart, but didn't have enough time to get there. So it's 3-3. Nice recovery off of Seb, because sometimes if you lose one, you can lose the next.
Yep.
And they sure did. See, if you were mom, you could have just teleported to the gym. Oh, cheating the so-and-so. All right, anyway.
Point A, point B, that's all you need.
Here comes Lulu. Lulu doesn't really have great movement, but the control of, like, jumping the way that she does means you have a little bit more, accuracy on going where you need to. There we go. So it's not only a sound cue, that upholding of the hands is the signal.
Yeah, moving the fan again.
You can either cover them or remove the fan.
I'm kind of buns at this game.
That's something I really haven't.
I haven't been playing as much online. The challenges.
Get in the winners finals. Seven Dormino working their way towards 30. Can they keep it at 3-3? Oh, I cursed Dormino. Senball has a door open. Can they get this dub and tie up the count?
Oh, and Dory's doing a great job making sure to hit them into the void, but not fast enough.
That's what I was talking about. You lose one, the next one your composure's off a little bit.
Yeah, one went through the cork, the other went through the wall. There's more than one way to beat that one.
At round 29, wakes the baby, or puts it to sleep, I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta rock it to sleep, not awake. Don't take baby.
This PSA brought to you by Holiday Monster.
Alright, Betty, please.
Oh, there it is. It's 2-2.
That's the difficulty of the movement. They work in inverse control. So the way that Penny moves around the stage is that unless they're locked, it's the opposite way that the stream is going, which is tough to manage. It's counterintuitive.
I couldn't believe she was right there, though.
Subtle.
So was Wario, that's Dormino.
But yes, I mean, that's sound advice. Don't shake a baby awake.
Stick the landing, Caillou.
We had a great time.
Is Caillou an anime?
What is it?
It's American anime.
That is an
No,
American.
no, it's not. Caillou's Canadian, I think.
Oh, you're right.
Something not from here. I don't know.
It's American enough.
Yeah, it shows up on our TV, so it's American. We claim it.
Hey, I caught myself properly. It is actually Canadian.
Hey, you give it
It's
a
French
thumbs up.
Canadian, obviously, because his name is Caillou.
No, Luca, no. That's a terrible Xbox Live arcade game.
Dunk on him, Mom.
Not everything has a rest. I do my best.
Hey.
Get it out of here.
Hey, I know a French Canadian. He's pretty dope.
Wow, same time.
But he's the only one. There it is, I'm back.
No, not the me. Full health, round 12. Doremino tied 2-all. This is the deciding game of winners finals. Holiday Matsuri, get it together. WarioWare on the Switch. Here we go.
See, I said it this time. I didn't say twisted again. The first time I messed it up, I feared that I would do it all night, and I landed back on my feet.
Check the crowd, but I'd love to. I'd love to know who's a fan of Sevmal and who's a fan of Doremino.
We were hooked into the house mics, or the house speakers, excuse me. So, like, I was just trying to get a little bit of audio to hear who was behind us. It's tough to really see. We were behind a corner. No, we were around a corner behind a curtain. Two things. Different. And since we had headsets on, we couldn't really hear too much. But I was told from the day before that, like, a crowd will get there and they'll start shouting. So I just wanted to see if I could hear them.
I'll be honest, I think both of them have played, but I am slightly biased towards Doremino.
Okay.
Doremino with the clutch. Zoda Freely wants the spectacle.
Where do I know them from? They've entered many tournaments.
I mean, but Seval's been like bringing it back the whole way though. So especially for winners finals, this is the guy. Like,
Yeah. Seval, player I've seen out of 8. So
This was a great start to the bracket.
Down to Holiday Matsuri, an event that brings people from around the state and beyond. We saw Larry Lair from California winning Smash Bros. Ultimate.
sure.
Taiga from New York winning Street Fighter 5.
Oh wow.
All kinds are out here, and they're all killers. Doremino and Sevmal down 1 health, but still keeping a pace with each other.
Yeah, exactly. They started raising the level real quick.
Being established, they're going tit for tat.
Oh no, you're talking about just them agreeing. It's like, hey, gentlemen.
Are you okay?
Is it like the knife fight from Yu Yu Hakusho?
Nope.
Where Yusuke and, what was it, Jace? I forget what his name was.
Rugby.
The wind guy. They just decided to belt each other. The first one to step back loses.
It was rugby. What were you thinking?
That was freaking sick. Yu Yu Hakusho is so manly.
His anti-break seal. It's got the mesh.
That's bounty.
Right? No, really tough to work with Mom. She's broken for some games at a critical, severe disadvantage in others.
And it counts Doremino, what the
The
hell?
launch barely happened, but it counted for Doremino. 3-2, 7-all still cruising.
I'm still...
Maintaining that 3 life.
I saw it before, and it's still shocking like how they get these wins at the last possible moment.
Oh,
no!
It doesn't! There's a lead, 2 points ahead. Seven has
Oh,
built
no!
Chibi Robo. And so is Doremino. So my issue is that you can break those, but what you want to do is loop. Full on each. Doremino
Yeah, I broke all the pegs on the screen one time, and I was like, well, guess I lose.
Back to models. Dick Sporting Goods. Who's taking the bat?
35 though. Good lord. Oh, I love the attempt, but unfortunately Seval will take that.
And Seb securing the slot in the winner side grand finals.
Zoning freely. That was a nice finish. Very nice end to the set. Great call at the end. I just got to give the kudos on that one.
Doremino.
Not even trying to like be funny for a WarioWare game. That was godlike.
That
This.
Who's taking the bat?
35 though.
So, it happened so fast, right? You're like, damn, I did something good. No, right here at the end. So, you know, 2-2, last life. The way you punctuate it.
Here
Not
at
bad.
Yankee Stadium, there's a sign that says Armatron. What's an Armatron? The story of the game is that he survived World War II in the concentration camps, came to this country as a penniless immigrant, and worked hard to make something for him and his family. What he made? High-quality watches. Over the years, they sold and created thousands of styles. His family still owns and operates
Unbelievable.
here in New York.
You know what?
All
Time
the
for a bigger
watches on
beer.
all the wrists are living proof of his dream and legacy. That's an Armatron.
Hey, Angie, you forgot your phone.
Let me put this here so I don't knock it over into no man's land.
Ooh, Mom said she could save up to $400 on her wireless bill by switching to Xfinity Internet and Mobile. With nationwide 5G at no extra cost.
It's like the Life of Pets animation.
Network, Lou.
Isn't that what that is? Or is that Sing? It must be Sing.
Gotta go.
Get a great offer on Xfinity Internet, and you'll get 6 times the speed for the same price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Switch to
Aren't they the same studio? Illumination?
I love the attempt, but unfortunately Sebal will take that.
Right there.
And Seb securing the slot in the winner side grand finals. Doremi, no.
Not even trying to like be funny for a WarioWare game. That was godlike.
That was incredible.
Like you
what a
wouldn't
set.
you wouldn't say like I'm super excited to watch WarioWare today, but I'm ecstatic now I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Like,
Just the layout of the characters. They both had different approaches.
Different styles.
Doremi, no, started so strong. 2 games unanswered.
Yep.
And then
No, the unfortunately was
reverse.
the unfortunately was like perfectly placed because you were there. I know you were a fan of Doremi. No, you said it during, and that's fine too. Like, look, you don't have to be unbiased to be a commentator. And when you're biased and still neutral, that's even better. Because then you're like fucking boiling pot. You're like, all right, man, this is a neck and neck game. This is what's going on. Yeah, let's go, let's have a fucking party. You start losing it as soon as the set's over. But no. The way it read to me was like, hey, the effort from Doremi No to try and get the opera singer under the light was, you know, a nice effort, but Sebmal did it. 3-2 win. There it is. And I think you did it right. Like, don't overthink that. You did pretty well.
3-0. My gosh, what a way to end winners
well, it's
finals.
amazing too.
Doremi No started so strong. 2 games unanswered.
Yep.
And then who picked up the phone? Sebmal. Reverse 3-0. My gosh, what a way to end winners
Well, it's
finals.
amazing too because
you
like
love a 3-2 set in any game.
3-2 set in any game, and then like of course like it's what's amazing from both players is just like obviously like it's all random characters and random games, and it is the name of the game, but like just the adaptation within like all right, find it, what's
Right.
it, you
Yeah.
figure it out. Like
Exactly. So the most control you have over what happens in the next game of WarioWare Get It Together, the next micro game, is
Also good, Ronan, this is something that, you know, is important in commentary, but people don't think about it if they don't do it often. But you, even when you started, you were like, I need to know where the camera's at. And you start looking at it, which is good. You got to, right? That's how you connect with the audience. So I appreciate it. I know you can see me like constantly just checking back. Like I'll look at you, I'll look at the camera, I'll look at you, I'll look at the camera. Like, and I mean you see it on TV all day. So it's something that you have to take a mental block away from, because if you're not in front of cameras, you don't really, you know, look for the camera. But you do well at it. So nice work. Yeah, you don't really look dead on very much. You'll like side eye it.
Your rider dies. And what you don't have control over is the bench. Who's pulling you in, who's coming out. That's the draw. That's where RNG plays a role. And we saw where 5-Volt or Mom comes at a terrible game. Could not stop Hamtaro because he's a ham on him. That was ham heartbreak. Oh no, GBA, please.
oh lord, oh man.
I fumbled it, but I landed. I was like, secure the ball.
I mean, but, oh my gosh. I mean, that was our first set.
That was our first set.
So,
it's
let's
top
see how it
4, so we
goes.
at least have 2 sets going. We have the Mr. YTF versus the Eclipse Lock.
Sick transition. You know, like Zonin had the same headset as me, and on these transitions, it's all off of feel. So the producer isn't telling us when they're going to change or something like that, and it's reaction. And I think you settled it right back into the game. You're like, hey, that was our first. And then I pick it up and go, yeah, we're going right into our second. It's great work. Don't worry about staring at the camera. Okay, if you want, I can stare at the camera through the next game. You don't want that, do you? Or do you? Hey, girl. All right. I do have to look around to control my screen, so I already broke that promise.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, for this set, it will be 2 out of 3, can I assume?
Yes, there should be 2 out of 3 as well. Well, not as well. I'm sorry. Winners finals was 3 out of 5.
Right.
Same with losers and grands.
Nice.
So this would be the one short set of our.
Or so we think.
WarioWare get it together.
That's foreshadowing.
2021. Once again, you're joined by Admiral Funk and Ronan Healy.
I should have said Zonin freely.
Content and, you know, just speaking the power that is being.
You did play as Ronan Healy for so long, so I just default by using your name because it was what you used.
Do you have an attention span that's 5 seconds or less? We have the game for you.
Can you read above a 3rd grade level? Because I can't, so that means you're perfect for this game. I'm literally like, especially for level 3, like they got around to like 26 or whatever. I was like, wait, they did what? Because they already complete the game. Like, it was OP. It's like, oh, they both won. Everyone's a winner.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Sportsmanship. All right. Nice handshake. Powerful. Dylan.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, I really wanted to say, you son of a bitch! And I couldn't do it because it's freaking a con stream and I want to get asked back again. So I had to make sure I wasn't cussing. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know you can be found pretty easily with either. So, yeah, and look, I'll be as ignorant as you want me to be, and I will stand pretty close to the line. I'll for sure not cross it, though. I'm pretty good at that. Like, that's why I've been working with Gamers on the Edge for as long as I have. He's saying we need to push it. I guess I misread the statement. Yeah, I mean, I push back, but I usually heat check beforehand. Like, hey, how far are we willing to go? Or how far are we able to go? Be goddamn G.
Clipped like very close to bomb there on the end.
Quick curve, got Ashley, free movement and projectile usage. Lulu again can jump and ground pound.
That was close.
Like an underwater character. Floats back down to the ground.
We didn't see the character choice, I don't think. I'm not sure if they previewed that, but Pioro's a very interesting character. They shoot at a 45-degree angle, so when they attack, it goes like that. And whenever it bounces off a wall, it goes like that. Yeah, you can say fuck exactly once in a PG-13 movie.
Pioro can't jump.
Woo! Very close for mystery there.
This is the issue with Mona, is that she always moves until she throws that boomerang. So it's dangerous sometimes, but if you have a safe spot, you can just control it.
Just instantly R-rated. It can be a perfectly clean movie, but if they say fuckity fuck, R. They wait the whole movie, hoping they'd see some tits or something, and just one fuckity fuck, and nope. You're getting misled for 90 to 140 minutes.
Oh no.
One more. Can you do it? Precision? No, got both.
They tried.
Yeah, shoot everything is balanced too. They just been like, decimate.
Yeah, she should have went to the top of the screen and said, Tempest! Just shot in every direction.
That was a rabbit. That was a tricky one. This is level 2, so they get a little...
Or lightning attack. Yeah, it's something Storm. You knew where I was going with that.
If these characters, or these players, get too well matched, they'll say, you know what? We gotta turn the heat up. Oh, wow.
Which Bill was? That is targeting.
9 volt is regarded as one of the weakest characters in the game because they auto move. They go back and forth.
I figured Tempest was a little off base, so I was like, let me fix that. But you still knew. I play Marvel. I know what moves look like. So I had an idea. I just want to make sure I'm not stupid. Also, let me sit up. We got the curry plate.
You have the aim, the reticle. 9-volt doesn't move at all, but they can shoot anywhere on the screen in any ring.
Double master.
Same with all the grounded characters. That's the only way to get into the air and reposition yourself. If you see a goal,
oh, just barely. One was way worse than the other.
We are at level 3 now, though, so like it's
Magnetic Tempest. Yeah.
Misery, the only one losing some life so far. The Eclipse block has it locked down, but they still stand untouched.
Oh.
Misery YTF. It's Mr. YTF, excuse me. Getting the win a little faster. Nice level 3 movement there with 18-volt. That's a challenge with the aim. Critical to the success. Nice finish on both players still, 4-3.
They both had 18-volt.
YTF hoping Eclipse block loses.
They can't move, but they're mashing it so fast.
Achievement unlocked.
Where was OSHA?
Yeah, that's OSHA failure. I'm not an employee. How do I get my workman's comp?
Oh no!
Oh, God. Bring it! Get it on the truck! There it goes!
The golden turtle
does it!
What an
Eclipse
answer!
block. That's the final moment.
Wow. Uh-oh. Penny
that's
problems.
what we were talking about.
Just penny things.
Little quick nudges. Little shots of passion. Oh, couldn't budge the pig. Who weighted that piggy bank?
that piggy bank had rocks in it.
I've seen many people die at low percentages to Wario shoulder charge. Code it. Omeleto.
Why?
Nice high five.
They picked Cat? They must have random it all. Mr. YTF had to have, because who's playing Cat?
9-volt doesn't move when they throw the yo-yo, so if you do perfect timing, you'd stay in place and just keep mashing.
Both players say skirt. It's face.
Sometimes you hit the
Oh, the antelope. Call both of them. We didn't really acknowledge that. I mean, but it's WarioWare. Like, how are we really going to pay attention to everything? I just went back a little bit.
Both players say skirt. It's face.
Yep.
Simba, no.
2-1-2. That's the area code from Manhattan.
Whoa.
Mom got no numbers right except one.
A tier some games, D tier in others, unfortunately. But Mystery
Exactly.
was the
It
first
is
game
real polarizing how
Well,
useful she is.
there. Some games
I
you
think-
see, some games you can barely
Okay.
Right.
I feel like someone had to leave during this.
Right. No roster changes. We appreciate our players here. Jimmy T and Ashley securing the first victory.
Oh, no.
Slayer.
It's not here. This is losing semis. They're going to play this out.
Now Ashley on the other screen, Eclipse locked. Showing their play as Lulu is up for Mr. ITF. Man, the facial expressions in this game are
They're too
part
good
of the
to me.
hilarity. I love it so much. A flop
Bomb.
on a gong? That's rockstar stuff right there. That is avant-garde.
Yeah, it made me... I was thrown off.
Still rocking mom.
I'm sure so was production and the event staff. So
We're around 7, still nobody losing anything. WarioWare twisted.
yeah, mild spoiler, but the bracket does run a little fast. We were behind schedule here.
Oh, really?
I didn't buy the Game Boy.
Sorry.
Word. Still rocking mom. We're around 7, still nobody.
Oh, someone did play Krieger.
WarioWare twisted.
I misspoke. Eclipse Lock did.
I think that was the first WarioWare game I bought.
Oh, really?
I didn't buy the Game Boy Advance game. But I did get
WarioWare Twisted was also a Game Boy Advance game. So it turns out I'm a dumbass. Mega Micro Games was the first one. No, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. It hasn't happened yet. I want to say that happens losers finals. We start losing our mind towards the end. I mean, not that we were tame here. But yeah, there were two, maybe three? No, two. Yeah, there were two Game Boy Advance games before the DS with what was that one called? Touched. WarioWare Touched.
The record of Mona's Pizza. That wasn't why, but it was a key point of why I didn't sell it. Also, the games are great.
I definitely remember the GBA WarioWare.
See, I had him saying GBA WarioWare, but once again, we got ads. Don't you love it? Amazon paying those AWS fees with us. Let me throw on some music. Bum, bum, Let's go Oculus Quest. Take us for a ride. Oh, you got DoorDash and FIFA?
Like, that was something where it's just like, this is a fun surprise.
Yeah.
We're back.
The GBA game was the introduction to the series, and we were like, man, they're on to something. Boy, were they. This series is still going strong. Holiday Monster 2021, we even have tournaments run for it. What a world. WarioWare is all coming up money. Forever. Reinforcing the strikes to
Ooh, almost got stuck.
Like, I'm gonna make a game to make money. That's literally what happened.
Yeah.
Shoot to your right! It was there was a nail to the right. I didn't even notice that about YTF.
Oh, and Kat. The two ninja sisters, Kat and Anna, they both auto jump and they can only shoot in one direction. So that makes them objectively worse than dribble and spits, in my opinion. Clips Lock has made it to loser semifinals, still has that character there. Wow, all you have to do is turn it down. You don't have to rip it out.
It's always the library too, or just a place you need some quiet.
It is always the library.
Skull Candies, that doesn't happen.
It was always Skull Candies.
You can hear every word of the podcast they're listening to on Skull Candies. You do it? Tough. Nice work. Both sides surviving here. Mr. YTF on last stock. Every micro game here is a fight for their life. And a cliff lock now.
Literally bad point.
Sudden death. Penny working hard.
Too slow.
With Mystery with the 2-0.
Mr. YTF with the strong 2-0 to land into losers finals and put themselves into the money. Top 3 is getting paid out for this. And again, the $500 pot means first place gets $300,
$150, and then $50. So either way, that's registration right there.
Yep.
See? Sonnen, I told you I'd let you talk. You hopped right in there, and I was like, my man.
Great. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely coming up.
If you got a one-day pass, that's paid for it. You just bought in this Saturday. Playing some WarioWare.
I knew these games would make me money.
All these kids. Hey, look, if you're an aspirational gamer, don't use this as that. But it's pretty good fodder.
Hey?
It's like, look, these players won. We had $600 given out for Smash and Mario Party this weekend. $300 for a couple of games. Even Nidhogg is getting people money.
Hey man, $1,000 a week, I'll take that.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I believe we have
It's been so long since I did commentary. That's a moment where production's talking to us. So, like, I go cross-eyed. I go whenever something like that goes on, and they suddenly start talking to us. I'm like, well, yeah, okay. It sounds like a freaking Howie Mandel talking to the banker on Deal or No Deal.
Melty Blood type Lumina, Nidhogg, and there is one more game that I'm not forgetting or not.
I'm actually
not
really glad to see
remembering.
Nidhogg here because that was like a game where I'm kind of like, okay, like, you know, some people kind of play this casually, and then like I did see at a few conventions such as like Holiday Matsuri from last year or 2 years ago, like people go like there was so much neutral in that game where they're like back and forth. I'm like, word?
Nidhogg rallies are
One of the
insane.
hardest songs.
I was about to say, I'm like-
WarioWare has always had great music, and the character select theme and get it together. I will listen to that 10-hour extended version.
Yes, sir.
I'm just here like that. But we're off. Losers finals as Mr. YTF just earned the spot. Doremino took the fall to Sevmal.
The game that nobody knew about till Brawl came out in this assist trophy.
Yeah, nobody knew who Ashley was until the song was available on the stage. And the assist trophy was out.
Yeah, I think Ashley and Mona both got songs. No. Mona got her song, I want to say, on WarioWare Twisted, and then it was playable again in WarioWare Twisted, Touched. But Ashley got her first song. I think she debuted in that game too. So we talk about the song here, but I think that's just neat. Like they keep expanding on these the playable characters, the stories, and they give each other like all the characters. Well, not all the characters, but some characters will get their own dedicated themes, which is pretty nice.
What is this hocus pocus nonsense? But her song's a bop.
Do you prefer the original or the Brawl cover?
I don't like the Brawl version. I prefer the original.
Respect that.
It has like the Addams Family like harpsichord
I,
type thing. Yeah.
That's a perfect way to describe it. It's so Addams Family.
Yeah. Alright, we got some math.
Yeah, next to Adam, I have to play Ashley's team.
Nice work. Doremino with the recovery.
Last
We've
minute
seen
shot
already
there.
so many clutch plays in winners finals. Got 3 offs at the final frame. Good. Takasawina. Nice. No pipes open. I don't know how water doesn't spill out through the other end on Mr. YTF screen.
Just
That's a hard problem
hide.
to sort out. Mr. YTF is trying to sort out the fact that they are down 1 life right now. And Doremino is cheating out here. 5
Frame
balls.
1.
Teleport right to the finish line. I don't worry about the antelopes. Who am I, Mufasa? Get out of here.
This is my kingdom.
Wow. the tractor beam cooks, it slices, it dices, it does it all.
Little baby giant flex.
Oh, let's try.
Shaky.
Okay. And that is why they are up there.
I have no problem with people saying, and that's why they're up there. Like, obviously they're good, but
Celebration.
I like it.
Doremino showed
If I say something
on the
stupid,
lower levels,
I'm like, hey, they're not stupid.
very well composure about them. They don't lose their game until maybe the mid-20s.
Oh,
So just
Oh, miss.
some longevity, and I cursed her. I cursed them so
we're
bad.
2 for 2 with these curses, man.
Hey, you know what? It keeps it interesting. 3 lives all. It is anybody's game, and it is game 1 of Losers Finals, which once again is a 3 out of 5 set. We're going to the bitter end.
Which will be proven wrong here.
Oh, and Mr. YTF could use a shoulder charge. Didn't want to overshoot.
Yeah, especially with the shoulder badge, it's very easy.
Oh,
But
and
back
then
to even.
That was clutch.
one game after another, they're both losing hearts. Who was first? I don't recall.
I thought it was facing left, and I'm rewatching it. I was still
There's a
wrong.
bomb. Level 3, treachery about.
That mom play was really smart. That teleport and just fall through.
Couldn't make it to 30 with 2.
What an
the mid shot by
answer.
Chips. It didn't hit the ground.
It did.
So it never happened. Tight.
This game was ridiculous. And there's so much happening. On this one, clearly near death. And then Orvulon just cheats. Takes the entire stack of ice cream. What the hell?
Round 26. Couldn't make it
A tier list is needed in
Mid
this.
shot by Chips. It didn't hit the ground.
It did.
So So it never happened.
You literally see the referee. You literally see the referee come out safe.
If a scoop comes off your ice cream cone but it doesn't hit the ground, does it count? The answer is no, folks. There it is.
Teleported behind.
Go Mario, no! Got all three. 1-1 is 32. The speed is frantic. The timer, everything about the game gets faster as this goes on. And that's what the character choice kind of plays a role in. If you don't have a character that's the speed changes, then you're going to be at a deficit the longer this goes on. You're going to hope they go down early. And at this stage in the tournament, you're probably not going to see that. Can you get the rose eye?
Oh no!
Oh, and Mr. YTF does it! Closes out game 1 of Losers Finals with a dub. Is it because they're warm?
Pretty warm. Especially after that set, he's pretty warmed up.
Had Winners Finals and then just sat and watched. And you know what happens. So,
Cold hands will be
a little rusty in the joints. I don't know. But it was 1-all. It was really sudden death here. Game 1 of Losers Finals, it is going to be a nail biter, I'm sure. No Gandalf, not today.
It's level 1. Stay away. Orbulon could have ate the ore we learned.
I like that. That's how you error-proof it. Just find yourself in the hole and let it guide you to the ground.
Yeah, that play with Lulu was so much smarter than Mike. They both had the option to hide in here and then just let it fall with them. Which you saw Doremi No did the clever thing of, as mom, teleported behind it. But yeah, Doremi No here goes, you know what, I'm gonna hang here and let it fall. And they say, I can measure it. I can see it. I can use sight. And we see what the result is.
I like that. That's how you error-proof it. Just find yourself in the hole and let it guide you to the ground. Nice play.
Just ride the wave, man.
That's wagging us, sir.
Just shot the washer at it. There are so many right ways for this game, and it's built around all the characters, which is pretty cool. There's an affinity chart for every micro game, so some are better than others for every game. Some are just outright broken, like Mom we were talking about. But yeah, the approach is always different, and these games are made to not be impossible. It actually adjusts for the characters that can't jump, introduces some rings. There's a lot that goes on there.
Balance it out with some ups. Whoa, man. Oh, new grounds. Oh,
you went in with that one.
Yeah. Oh, look, you took it to the Powerpuff Girls game. So you took it to CartoonNetwork.com. We'll take it wherever we want here.
What did I say? I forgot what the reference was on that.
I had to do a double take on that one myself.
Is that greater, right? Nice work. Both players.
Alright, here's the next ad. Fantastic. See, they're just gonna keep playing them anyway. So it's like, you know, pass or fail. But look at the Ashley's theme. Innocent demeanor. Ashley. She does not comb her hair, but look, her hair is very nice. Grandma's wig. This'll make you big. Oh no, not again.
Still anyone's game. They went well into the 30s in the last round. And despite some downs, balance it out with some ups. Whoa, man. Oh, new grounds. Oh,
Ah, I referenced Bowman because of the archery game. That's right, I remember that.
Powerpuff Girls game. So you think it's a Cartoon Network now, Kyle? We'll take it wherever we want here, Ronan. We're on commentary. We're at Holiday
Sky's the
Marketing,
limit.
home of references and homages. That's something I learned. Yeah, I didn't know you could shoot the UFO catcher and just turn it away. So Dora Mino showing me ways to make it to losers finals.
I unironically say that a WarioWare game has a meta. Yeah, no, it's definitely a meta.
You sure can.
That was
You can definitely say a WarioWare game has a meta.
Like, exactly.
You pull out your phone notes for that.
Google, you can do that?
That's Rocksteady. There he is. He's on the home.
We had Bebop earlier.
Yep. Nice. All you get is toast. That's good enough for Ed, but not Wario. Come on now. Because you can say they released the Kraken. There you go.
Real measurement to that shot.
And I didn't want to trust it with the water.
Orbulon's busted at this game. High affinity.
Mr. YTF on last life.
Now we have
I'm like fighting myself because I just went from Smash to this. So like stocks, lives. Ah!
Blessed him?
Whack. Whack. Mr. YTF is not trying to lose a micro game here. And Tori Mino is just trying to stay consistent. That is what got them to this point.
Whoa.
2 life lead. And all they need to do is stay the course.
I just noticed that for Penny, the fire extinguishing game didn't have the statue with the fountain. It would just be like, you have water, you do it.
Gotta bother the pill bugs. They're just trying to live. Nice sweep with Orgulons.
Yeah, it's hard to sometimes understand. I said, why are you bothering the pill bugs? But because of the mask, it's muffled. My lips are like bound to my face a little bit. So it's hard to perfectly enunciate.
Ooh, last moment. And it was clutch there from Mr. YTF. Dorothy knows no stranger to it. Mr. YTF showing they have it too. 1 life to 2. Dorothy knows trying to hang on, stay alive. Moves a little slow, but still makes it. Round 32. And Mr. YTF did it. That tall torso is what makes it hard at level 3.
It's such a weird balance of it too.
Right. Because there's only a part of the pad. Like, you can't land it on anywhere on the shoulders.
I want to say like Mr. YTF
1-1, Ronan. What a set so far.
seems like skittish. Like we probably could have read into their body language, but it's hard to tell what's going on the stage, especially since you can't hear them.
That you unlock after the main game is complete. So if you haven't finished that, you may not even have access to this.
Wow.
So go back and finish your homework. So you're leaving fun on the table, it looks like.
Yeah, no, this is the first time I've seen this mode. I'm ecstatic about it, honestly.
Right?
Like,
There's no real distractions. It's really just
just
a
play the
mentality
game.
game. Can I play well? Can I play well under pressure? This is a tournament, and it's no different, no matter how ridiculous the game is or the micro games are.
This is probably the most tournament conducive mode in the game. Because, like I said, it comes down to just the roster you pick, and can you continue to win?
Cool.
Like we said, Zona was there. They were saying things.
Little hamster's heart was about to explode. Good job, guys.
Second one?
yeah, both players recognized it. They actually just stayed the same. That was the mix-up.
Oh, we took a break.
Hey.
Has some time to crack your knuckles and get back into it.
Still at full health.
Do it. That's the challenge of Mom. But since they have the same micro game,
That micro game is literally trying to find a signal here. like you get some parts of the hotel, and it's just like, nah, you're in the desert.
there's something about Orlando venues sometimes. I don't know. There's no CEO. I'll tell you that.
Wow. And the dummy not able to reach at all for Dora there.
Oof.
Oh, wait, wrong
Close.
direction, Wario.
Back to even again.
intense. It is neck and neck once again. Even life count. Penny is a challenge. Can you avoid? Can you find somewhere safe? Nice use of the float. That hover on Penny is critical. Once you find a good space, just stay.
Dory literally say, nah, I'm good. Just like, no thank you.
I was sweating for Mr. YTF.
Just waited.
Looked like that fire was gonna hit, but oh.
So you want to get by? Okay. Allow me. That was not all terrible unless it's Mario Party, I guess.
I think that second game right after the the near win was what caused Mr. YTF to lose that last game. It's like, damn, I barely made that, and then the slight loss of focus, especially with how short these games are in the 20s.
Collecting wins. There you go. Alright, you don't have to hurt my heart that way.
Last moment, Mr. YTF decides to play.
So tough. The fact that you only attack underneath you is a disadvantage. I mean, not every character is made for each game. They'll show you in the online challenges. It'll give you a face icon telling you how good or bad they are for each micro game.
Yeah, it's definitely like the well-roundedness of like a lot of characters that you'll see, and I'm actually surprised so far I haven't seen like a roster change from anyone, but I kind of appreciate that because you know they just like the characters.
Right. In a mode like this, your comfort is your control scheme. See, you have to have a main or else you're probably not going to get too far. I had to change characters and here I am out. Loser. Alright. I'm not beating myself up, I'm just saying 3. Select 3, it is 2 lives to 1. Mr. YTF is done, so is Dorian Mino.
Oh no!
Finish.
Oh.
And once again, we find ourselves 1 life all. Nice.
That almost
You
didn't
don't have to rush into
tell.
a decision. Make sure you take in all what's going on. 37. Can we get to 40? I want to get to 40.
Oh, no.
Time! Time! Ah! Dorothy, no! The name's made for that.
I mean, the worst part was, I completely understand because it was the neutral with the ice pick.
Right.
It's like, he's
Is
like,
it turning? Is it gonna drop? What's happening?
red light, green light, red light, green light.
Tell me! You're just panicking in place.
Oh, I hope they do realize it is 3 out of 5 for that.
That's right. This is Losers Final. It's 2-1 right now, which means that we still have another game.
Unless they're okay with it. I'd love to see more from them, honestly. But I mean,
the good news is there will be no DQ because the game didn't start. So they don't have to sacrifice anything. All right, so we got a bracket organizer, sore thumbs here, informing them on what's going on. Oh no, that's Jeff and Senball. I'm sorry. I saw the color of their shirt. I didn't see the body.
I literally thought it was the same thing, so I definitely understand.
So it's usually losers, winners, grands. That's going to be 3 out of 5. I'll check the rule set while this is happening. But they're shaking their hand. Is it that they have to go? That could be the case.
Honestly, when you're at a convention like this, anything can happen. So they might have just been pressed for time.
I might want to go to a panel. I might want to check out the rave. There's a lot going on here at Holiday Matsuri.
But I mean, hey, great showing from them either way.
Absolutely.
Who am I?
Forward button and take us to grand finals. The Senball and Mr. YTF. Woo. And man, you get 3rd place.
$50?
Yeah, happy with that. Like, hey, I already earned something. I have to be somewhere else, but
I'll be using
let me pat my wallet because those food trucks are looking awfully tempting.
Actually, I did manage to get, I don't know if you had any of them today, but I did manage to hit up the Jamaican truck. Excellent.
I didn't get a chance to hit up any trucks.
Yes.
And you know what? Fuck you for bringing it up, Ronan. Before we got into Smash, I wanted to get some food because they said, hey, go ahead and sit and do some Guilty Gear because nobody's here. Let's see what happens. Then Smash happened. Then WarioWare happened. And then as soon as this was done, I walked outside. No goddamn food left. All the trucks left. I was pissed. And I was hungry. Which meant I was hangry. I didn't get food, any food from the trucks either day. Either day I didn't get food. I was there Friday and Saturday. Got no taste of the food trucks. Got recommended several times, but couldn't make it.
Okay. Okie doke. I wasn't lying when I said I'm hungry. I have not eaten since, let's just say a lot earlier.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No shortage of energy here. I'm still gonna...
Yep. Well, sad time. I guess time to finish Ashley's theme. Not again. Actually, let's hear the hidden message. That's right. It had a hidden theme in Ashley's, like a hidden message in Ashley's theme. And it was, I have granted the kids to hell. Which is pretty classic. Well, I guess we can't listen to Mona's theme yet. Next break.
Right. That's why that's Honor tournament life. Like, as a season commentator, you've also been in an environment so many times. Sometimes you just keep running.
Hey.
And run these players will.
Lit up the whole circuit, no problem.
Finals, with Whitetail being in losers, he does have to win 3 to reset the bracket, and then win 3 more to win the whole tournament.
That's
so
right.
of course, Sentinel being in winners, he only has to win 3 unless the bracket is reset. Which I'm just trying to see as much madness as possible, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Having Zone and Freely on commentary is perfect because we both just want to see some ridiculousness.
They're heavy on free movement characters, which I think really kind of stands characters apart in the tier list. Even if they have maybe an attack problem like Orbulon, who can only go under themselves. Red the same.
Like,
Dribble and Spitz who shoot in one direction.
I think in terms of consistency, I think Orbulon and Ashley have been showing the best kind of generality.
Yeah. If I would create my own tier list, I would say Orbulon probably stands alone because 5V is great in some games, but terrible in others. And I think that's the offset.
Yeah, we've seen Orbulon have a bit of trouble earlier in the night. A couple other matches, Orbulon got checkmated by just the gimmick. But yeah, I still think they stand better than Mom.
It was a Dell. You're not gonna like that.
Zona think Ashley is second, which maybe. Yeah, I think so. She can control what she's hitting instead of like an AOE, because that's how 5V attacks without on the movement. Like their like dream barrier, like the her reaction when her hair goes wild and she lands or appears again. That's her damage radius.
Wario has the charge. So Orbulon couldn't hammer. I guess pulling counts too.
Oh wow.
Both things you can do with a hammer.
Hey.
Unless it's ball peen, I guess.
Oof.
Never had an issue that a hammer couldn't fix.
That's right. I know you used to work in a construction store, so hey, you know it's true.
Nah, you need that in your life, though.
I called it a construction store. They worked at a hardware store. That's fine. This is grand finals, you're right. So this should be Papa John's time.
Nas. Got it. 7 all still on 3 lives. Mr. YTF had an early spill. But seems to be cleaning out some of the wrinkles. We saw earlier, we got juke.
Hey, you go there for construction too. It could be a construction store.
Well, we know now, even at level 3, count everyone you see. It's like the
Big fish.
Like, minigame. Yeah. Finish the rim shot. Ooh, paper.
Sim Mo was game 1 there.
Where are you going? You better keep playing, boy.
What's over there? Yeah, we're not going to be done after 1. What's going on,
What are you
YTF?
doing? Oh, come on.
Get out of here. It's grand finals.
Oh, at least give me the 2 out. Oh, yeah, all right, let's go.
I think Setmal talked him into it.
At least give me a 2 out of 3.
I was like, I know you want to go, but you got to at least play one more.
Grants?
I'm ready. I'll be...
Better give him the 10 and a handshake?
We were there like, come on, get in there and fight, champ.
This is Lil Ray and Tekken, you know? Or King Ray Jr., excuse me. I gotta get the name right. I'm not from Orlando, but I know the name. Bing bong.
Byron! Fire!
Hey, yo! Nice. Getting the loot straight from our
Royal, you better have my coin.
Wario says, you come around this way, you got to pay.
This was so much fun. This whole, like, bracket. Wait a second. Is that something you can really do with Orbulon here? Check the right side. Moves the cloud and then eats it. So they could have done that the whole time. And that's why Orbulon's top 1. Takes the axe. Look at this character. MVP. This is like King Koopa's and Tony out in Disco Palace. What a line.
Still doing great. At the end of round 12, still full health on either side. Setmal and Mr. YTF need our own, mind you, with grand finals.
Hey.
Yes, I do. I gotta let you know it's grands.
Wario fast with the grab on the garlic. You got the one I need.
And I gotta have it now. Just steals the onion.
Draw. There you go.
Keeping it tight.
Wario 3 games straight on at least one player screen. Getting rid of the bat, still full health. Round 19. We're at level 3, max difficulty.
First one?
Just react. Oh!
Ooh.
They have better process than I do. I actually thought it was a U.
I was sweating. Oh. What do you
And
mean?
the first one at round 20. So they're definitely in it for the long haul here.
Ooh, just had enough time.
Man, a dribble play.
Protecting their full health.
Yay. What's up, Monk? This game was dope. This bracket was pretty sick. I went 2-2? I think. I might have gone 1-2. I had to run the gauntlet after a series of unfortunate events. Mike's voice is very deadpan, so like you might have heard it right as I paused, but he goes pew, yeah, pew, yay. He just sounds like that.
I actually didn't know you could shoot those platforms like that.
Good.
In Ice Climber, you couldn't really do that with Nana and Popo, but hey, they remade it for these characters. We wanted an NES Classic. We boot up the NES, okay?
I need my enhanced support now.
Yeah, right.
Remastered.
Oh, here it is.
Crisper graphics, better gameplay. Papa John.
False promises, more delays.
I've eaten 40 pieces this month. Alright, I'm sorry. It is 2 health all around 34. It is fast, but the corn is clean. I finished my dinner with dessert.
Better corn, better butter. Dominoes. This one's for you, Angie.
It's a Domino's. I lost it.
Almost. Ooh, just protect the life.
Right on the thread there.
Oh, man. And it's sudden death. Mr. YTF trying to even up the score. Couldn't.
What a way to hold it there.
Damn. So they did discuss beforehand, and we got caught off guard because we thought that they would have talked him into, you know, finishing the set. Hey, this is grand finals. You can't leave like this. And they just get up. So we didn't really capstone it, which, I mean, what are you going to do? It's a convention. But yeah, no problem. What turn were we at? 38? 39. We didn't make it to 40. Jesus, Oda, we were so close.
What a way to hold it there.
None of the games got to 40.
I wonder if we did fall behind.
To be 2 out of 3?
I think we did. The issue is it is now 10:14, and we were going to swap over to karaoke at about 10.
Ah,
so
yes.
I think just due to time constraints, they decided to fast track and make
3 round
the last
30
few sets 2-0 or best of 3.
Honestly, both players seem satisfied with it. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, let's smooth it up. And I mean, all the games were down to the wire, so I definitely appreciate watching that.
The zoning freely stat.
Ceremony for WarioWare. Get it together here.
Look at this paper. Out here for WarioWare.
Jeff issuing the payouts.
You think Street Fighter gets paid out like that in this tournament? No.
Start the hack.
Ah, come on. You're going to call off the ceremony, you son of a bitch.
This here is Mona Pizza, makers of the world's best pizza. Fresh sauce and cheese galore, brought straight to your front door. This here is Mona Pizza, makers of all tasty treats. One piece crispy, crunchy crust.
Leaves others in the dust. Grab a hot slice and take a big bite. It's so good that you'll start a fight for Mona Pizza. Mona Pizza. Mona Pizza. It's a pizza. I said a pizza.
Animosity. Good Jeff issuing the payouts.
You think Street Fighter gets paid out like that in this tournament? No.
Putting that money right in their hand. Holiday Animosity. Good enough to buy some merch, enjoy some food.
The best detail would have been if, like, for all the stacks that are there, just like the top bill just had like a Wario stash on one of them.
Those are grants. They're 50s. I misread.
Why are you winking at me, baby?
I don't think I said what it was because I couldn't recognize it. But those are definitely $50 bills.
Mr. YTF
Oh,
in second place.
Oh, smacking on the table. 150.
3 grants.
Great round of applause for him there.
WarioWare paying out very nice.
We're out here with Sebmal, our grand finals winner.
Undefeated in sets today. May have lost the game, but winner side grand finals is what saw us through to the end. Sebmal earning their victory, and with that comes how much?
Ooh.
How much, Ronan? Remind me, please. Oh, Jeff will tell us. Here we go. Oh, count it, stack it.
150
$300
$300
With
for
gusto.
a children's
300
video game.
For a children's video
Here
game.
at Alden, Missouri 2021. I hope you guys
Represent games.
Ooh, with the
Fan yourself
Show
with
it
the
off,
money.
Sebmal,
Because you
let's
are
go.
too cool, Sebmal. Big win. HolMat staff representing for the event.
He stayed in winners.
Doing it big.
He stayed in winners and just said, "What are you gonna do about it?
Then I'm home.
I'm in here." stretch
But
it
man,
right out.
I think we're gonna make a hasty retreat. Like we said, went over on time just a little bit, but thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys watching all the events today.
Especially
Guilty
for
Gear-
like,
go
Guilty,
ahead.
wait,
I noticed.
subscribe.
I noticed my booba. I was like, oh, fix. No TT shelf. No.
We had like WarioWare, and I mean, we even had like a few other like just kind of out there games today, but they've all been fantastic for the stream. Like I mean, some of the speed runs I thought were great today.
Yeah, Carcinogen SDA,
Yes.
world ranked speedrunner, throwing some Resident Evil on early in the morning today.
I
was
actually love
tuning in.
I actually love that one because I actually do like watching Resident Evil 1 a lot.
Yeah, but again, from Holiday Matsuri here in Orlando, Florida, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Admiral Funk,
My name is Ronan.
and we'll see you soon.
Thank you guys very much for tuning in at home. Holiday Matsuri 2021.
Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.
All right. Oh, they didn't cut our mics immediately, but we didn't go, you know what? Fuck that game. We did not do that. At the very least, we didn't we didn't get pissed. Fantastic.
Holiday Matsuri 2021.
Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.
Oh man. I'm happy you did this, Ronan. And I'm also like, you can be confident. You can afford to be confident over a random game like that. You did very well. I think we both did. I probably had mistakes here and there. I said WarioWare Twisted. I took us way back to the second game in the series, but but man, these guys are trash. I would have beaten Sebmal. Could you imagine if I got here early and they had setups with the game unlocked? I would have been well rested. I'd have had better match pacing. Oh my god. But no, never. We're both professionals. All we're gonna do is reflect on the block, pat each other on the back, like, man, you made it through. We were in the trenches together. And that is what a WarioWare Get It Together bracket looks like. That is what WarioWare Get It Together tournament commentary looks like. That's first. I don't know where they've really done that before. So it was great being there and happy to do it with an old friend. So thank you, Ronan. Thanks to Jeff, thanks to Duo Studios, thanks to Sore Thumbs for providing setups. Not all of them had it unlocked, but shout out to Juicy Game Night. Duelist was there running brackets this weekend. And above all else, Holiday Matsuri, thank you for having me out there just to have some fun.